Volume, my dear friends, let's talk about volume. So people are very much gung-ho on a set of numbers, right? So I'm doing 10 sets of this and so on and so forth. So how much volume should you do? And the answer is, of course, it depends. So first things first, your volume is directly related to how good you are as a trainee. Or what does that mean? That means the better you are at training a certain muscle, the less volume you'll need. As an example, due to my swimming days or whatever, I just have a good mind-muscle connection with my back. Okay, so I can train my back in 25 minutes. Ooh, 25 minutes, I take 2 of that. No, but I'm just good at activating it, right? Whereas other muscle groups, I need longer. So the volume is basically the worse you are at training, almost the more sets you need to hit anything. The better you are, the more tension you get on the muscle, the quicker you're done, right? So the goal is, of course, to improve your level of expertise in terms of training and your sort of mastery, right? So when you think of your volume, I always urge you not to add garbage sets, okay? Garbage sets, they just make for bad behavior and also for, it's almost like you're painting your house white, but once in a blue moon, you throw some black on it. And it's like, why, right? Just stop. So when the volume gets to the point where the execution is off, you're basically done. So instead of being so focused on you have to do this many sets, ask yourself, like, do I really execute each rep as well as I can? So I think for most of us, our mental and physical capacities do not allow for more than 8 to 10 good, proper sets per muscle, right? And that, I mean big muscle. So, for instance, my rear delts or so, I mean, after 3 sets, I got nothing left, right? Or I'm just doing then rhomboids and mid-back or whatever, you know. Same with biceps. So I would wager that if you work in execution and you're really, really focused on what needs to be done per set, which means no checking out chicks, no Instagramming, no messaging me in an angry tone, you will really be surprised how after 8 sets you're fried, okay? Now what happens if you do more? Well, you're basically pumping so much garbage volume into your body that doesn't do anything for your gains, but really just does overloads your recovery system, right? So if you have a day where, I don't know, the 4 train was late and your boss was on top and it's just not coming together, you really are better off just doing 2 to 3 sets and going home as opposed to painting your house black, then you gotta come back the next day and paint it white again, right? So volume needs to be treated in a very flexible way. And that's not being lazy. That just means, okay, today I'm doing really well. I'm getting 8 to 10 quality sets in because it's Sunday and I had my meals and I slept in and what have you. But then my kid was sick and whatever and I slept for 2 hours and it's not gonna be King Kong. Okay? So do not get so gung-ho about check all these sets, but be more mindful as to how well am I doing them, right? That's it for volume. Mike out.